If you feel like going up, go back up.
Robert Aguirre, 2.
All right, and your full name?
Robert Aguirre.
All right, you, sir, were arrested yesterday, charged with possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You were on felony probation and still are for 2 separate felony convictions. Your probation officers requested that a hold be placed on you for revocation proceedings in the probation matter. A $250 bond has been set on the new arrest and each of the probation cases. On your new arrest, the Public Defender's Office appointed to represent you in your next court date will be July 16th at 8:30, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix. And I don't know if you heard, but the Public Defender's Office is appointed in all probation violation matters that are here in Maricopa County. And a warrant of the $250 bond in each case, July 17th at 8:30 in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix will be your next court date on the probation matters. And here's your order right here. William Grooms. Then it will be Hiram Sanchez.
William Grooms, 120.
All right, Mr. Grooms, you were previously charged with possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. A status conference was scheduled on April 11th. When you didn't show up, they issued a warrant for your arrest with a $500 bond. Next court date now will be July 17th at 8:30 Superior Court, downtown Phoenix. And your order is, do you have it for him? Somebody. Grooms is his last name. Grooms.
Well, just Grooms?
Yeah, that's. Where's his order? I just want to make sure he gets his order so he can go back into the ring. Hiram Sanchez, and then it will be Gabriel Correa. All right. You, sir, were arrested yesterday, charged with unlawful flight from law enforcement, a Class 5 felony, in a motor vehicle. A Public Defender's Office appointed to represent you. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance to appear at Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, July 25th at 8:30.
Today? I'm released?
Yes, you're being released. As soon as we give you the order, you can go back into that room. There you go. Let's see, Gabriel Correa, and then it'll be Alicia Greer. Full name, date of birth, please.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm better than everybody else around here, I think.
That's good.
All right. What's your full name and date of birth?
Gabriel Correa, July.
All right. You, sir, were arrested yesterday, charged with the following. Oops, I haven't got your case right here yet. There we go. Arrested on charges of, let me list all these. Burglary, a Class 4 felony, criminal trespass of a residential structure, a Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 4 felony, criminal trespass, a misdemeanor, and then obstructing police by probably refusing to give correct name. Maybe there was some other reason, but they don't state it in the charge. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. I'm going to follow the recommendation of pretrial services and release you on supervised release to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, July 25th at 8:30. You're not to return to the scene of where this is alleged to have occurred or have any contact with witnesses or victims. And on your release order will be the phone number of pretrial services.
Yeah.
Within a few days of your release, call them and touch base with them, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right. Alicia Greer, and then it'll be David Stelter. Full name, date of birth.
Alicia Greer.
Ms. Greer, you were arrested yesterday, charged with a form of shoplifting that is a Class 4 felony. A public defender's office appointed to represent you. You have no arrest record. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, July 25th at 8:30. Conditions of your release include not going back to the location where this is alleged to have occurred. All right?
Thank you.
There. David Stelter, and then it'll be Matthew Martin. Full name, date of birth?
David Stelter.
All right, Mr. Stelter. A direct complaint has been filed against you by the county attorney's office. It alleges that on March 14th, you committed the offense of possession of dangerous drugs. That is a Class 4 felony. This warrant was issued on June 17th. I appoint the public defender's office to represent you. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance to appear July 25th at 8:30 in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. All right, there's your order. Okay. Matthew Martin, and then it'll be Joseph Frisbee. Full name, date of birth?
Matthew Martin,
All right, Mr. Martin, you were arrested yesterday and charged with criminal damage, a Class 6 felony in this case, and violating a mandate of the court, which was an order prohibiting you from harassing the person who's the victim in this case. That is a misdemeanor at this stage. If it happens again, it'll probably be a felony. The public defender's office appointed to represent you. I'm going to follow the recommendation of pretrial services and release you on supervised release to appear on July 25th at 8:30 in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. Conditions of your release include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime or having any contact with the victims or witnesses, and if an order against harassment has been issued and ordered against you, which it was previous to this incident, that's why you're charged with violating it, you're to continue to follow the order and not violate it. If you violate that again, it will probably be charged as a felony, or a large bond will be set so that you'll have to post a large bond to get out of custody. On the back of your release order, or somewhere on it, is the phone number for pretrial services. Contact that number, touch base with them in a few days of your release, all right?
Okay.
All right. Joseph Frisbee, and then it will be James Young. Full name, date of birth, please.
Joseph Michael Frisbee, September.
All right, Mr. Frisbee, you were arrested yesterday, charged with one count each of the following: possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony; possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony; criminal trespass of a residential property, Class 3 misdemeanor; and resisting arrest with passive resistance, a misdemeanor. I appoint the public defender's office to represent you. I'm releasing you on supervised release to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, July 25th at 8:30. That phone number for pretrial services, call them within a few days of your release and touch base with them, all right?
Thank you, Honor. Have a good day.